Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Contest of Speed. It's round 12 for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We're here with EU4, as always. Cornish is straight in already. He's the first man to comment tonight. And with a nice reference to Friday night dinner. We'd love to see it. 18 drivers tonight. When Matt decides to re-emerge from his ice cream eating session, he'll be able to tell you who the two that are missing are. We've got two new drivers tonight. Well, they're not new. One isn't new. That's Wakanda Forever. He's now in the permanent seat in the Mercedes next to Morgan. And then we've got MFT Pedro M. He's in the permanent seat in the Alfa Romeo. The other two stand-ins, Texas Olkey in the Williams, replacing Joseph tonight. And then Craig Anderson in the Haas, replacing David Clarkson. He is on the cusp of EU3, and we're going to be using this as a bit of a taster, a bit of a trial to see where his pace really is. So, first man out on track then, I believe, is going to be the Aston Martin of pit blades on a set of medium tyres. Let's see how he gets on first before anything else. Making his way through the middle sector first of all. Medium tyres around here can potentially benefit from 2 outlaps as well, so we might see him have a cool down and then go again. Yeah, I see you enjoying your ice cream, don't you worry. In the full Raikkonen. Here comes Blades then. 108.6 the first time of the evening. I expect that to be beaten by a fair margin. AJ's here. Hello. We're doing good. Sneaky Tom, there we go. 107.5 for the Ferrari. And let's jump on board and watch our new guy who has invalidated his first proper timed lap. Before he got through turn 1 as well, which I think is fairly impressive. Not the start you want, but we can do this thing. Let's jump across to the new man. Mr. Anderson, let's ride on board through this lap then. Through turns 1, 2 and 3, the centre S's. JRN has crashed on the pit exit there and then been disqualified for blocking it. And, a very oldie-worldy pop culture reference. I'm going to start calling Craig Anderson Mr. Anderson. Those of you of a certain age will get that. Those of you who don't, you're either very old or very young and make me feel even older than I actually am. So Mr. Anderson then invalidating his lap time. His friend though, Pedro, they are friends as well. That has been discussed with me. He's going for a second attempt. Not an invalid time this one though. That is though, cuts the inside of turn 7. That puts the lap out of his reach. A lot of drivers without times at the minute, considering we're 6 minutes into the session.
Oh, that was delightful.
Hello.
Mr. Pedro M. He's got the M's for Moreira. Now, if you're been a long-time viewer of the Contest of Speed, especially EU4 tier, you would probably remember HS M Marrera.
Is it the same?
No, well, I tried to get to the bottom of that, and I don't think it is, but I'm very convinced it is because he's also Portuguese.
It would be nice if it was.
Yeah.
So second in the championship, Raceway JJ heading through, marginally down on his previous time through Sector 1. Of course, battling with his teammate for the title, but AlphaTauri not far away.
My question would be, why would you spin the pit lane?
That would also be my question, but I didn't want to be that guy.
No, I'm going to be that guy. I'm in that mood today, I'm sorry. I've seen some funny comments today, and it's in the community. It's been fantastic.
It's been a good day for that, I think. JJ up a quarter of a second through the middle sector, so he should be coming home around 2/10 up, unless he's found some in the final sector. Lost a little bit of time. Does improve though. Yeah, but look at JJ though, only 300ths away, and he's done another 3 laps on those tyres.
And you said a lot of invalidations, which is surprising.
And there we go, the Ferrari's deploying the tow, albeit minimal.
I would have waited.
Dan Hilton, I think, has crashed it in one of the... That's both Aston Martins out in the space of 4 or 5 seconds. One has crashed at the pit exit, and the other has crashed at the pit entry.
One has crashed actually to be.
Yeah, it'll be in the pits, and
no, it's not. It's turn 1. So sorry, turn. Hang on. 3 on the inside. He's on the inside. He's hit the barrier.
Has he hit the barrier, or has he gone on the pit exit and it's teleported him back out?
By the way it looked, it was left-hand tyre off. So I presume he's hit the wall rather than teleport.
Sneaky Tom comes through, improves by just shy of 4/10, 107.1 now. Yoldersma into second place, Cornish Mantis in there, and then Mr. Anderson still lurking in 4th.
It's a strange place for Blaze to crash it as well, from being honest.
Pit entry, he's done a Weber, I think, hasn't he, except it's dry. Which makes that a lot harder.
That's strange. Yeah.
Odds on him not concentrating?
I would give you odds out of 4.
I'm not going to take that on. Just whatever I come up with, he'll either disagree with me or I'll just lose. I'm going to test your knowledge now of yours here. Who's missing?
Who is missing? Thanks for asking. The people that are missing. Oh.
I know one of them.
Hard. Yeah, it's very hard to do with that. Joseph and Smithy.
Sorry, I meant the ones who are missing that haven't been replaced. So the ones that have been replaced are Joseph, Klaassen, the Open Merc, and the Open Alfa Romeo.
Yes. So there should be 20 drivers now. Is what you're telling me. So you're telling so Smithy's not here.
No.
And then the other one is going to be
Sleeves. Yes.
Yeah. Don't even need to go on Discord.
Yes, he's on it, everybody. He knows what he's doing. Reflux drops into 5th then. The 2 AlphaTauri separated by Mr. Anderson's house.
Oh, and some people haven't done their attendance, saying they're going to be absent. Oh, that makes it even better.
I know.
Cool.
Blade says he clipped the barrier with the wing and the wheel decided it was finished. Blade, you are aware that the wheels are wider than the wing, right?
Oh, he's crashed it where I've crashed it before. Yeah. Yes. With a half a team Stumpchi.
Yes.
Spectacular crash.
J-Ray then, fastest middle sector of anybody. I've just seen a comment from Dan Hilton about his incident. J-Race second fastest, 107.5. Given his time through the middle sector, you'd say he's going to be running a little bit more wing than the Ferrari of Sneaky Tom.
What's Dan Hilton's comment? Is he alive? Pit entry. Oh, preserving the alcohol. It's more important. Don't drink and drive, kids. Be responsible.
Trebler up to second. Beats Jay by 0.03 of a second.
Blades with the prime 5 months. Thank you, Blade.
Woo! Kitten, you're obviously exempt from that. We know you can't function day to day without your bush light. Actually, Kitten, if you can get us a bush light sponsorship with the amount you drink,
that would be fantastic.
That would be amazing.
It moves. I'll tell you what. We bring up debate here in EU4 now on Mondays for some reason. I think it's a
Raceway
brilliant
JJ is going very quickly, by the way.
I would hope so, because he's on the soft time.
Yep. It's not as quick as he'd want to be, but it does put him into second place.
Around here, it's a fair whack off as well. It's 3 attempts he's going to have to find.
Where did you have it, Ethan? Good man, Kitten. That's what we like to see. It's commitment to the cause.
I would say it's a snack. I know it's going to offend some people, but I think it's a snack.
Well, this is what I mean.
I'm going to call it dessert.
It depends where
This
you had it.
Is a cake a snack or a dessert?
It depends where you have it, in what context. It's the context, Blade. You can say 100% snack. It's the context.
I think it's a snack.
I'll need to hear the context before I pass judgment on this.
Mantis is on a flyer.
Mantis. He is.
He's the only one on track on a flyer, although he's at 10th down already, so it's difficult to...
We'll see if he's trying to save some time for the middle sector. That, James, is definitely cake. Yeah, Ethan, that's snack.
In the name.
Yeah, Ethan, that's snack. I'm sorry if you bought it from Greg's. No questions there.
On a slightly different note, and actually watching the on-track action there, just to clear up before people go, why did Texas Okie retire? He's got a quality ban, but he's decided to serve that in EU4, which is fine.
That's a good call, probably. So he's not in the right constructor, I don't think, is he?
What is he? Is it Alpine he's replaced? Can't see because
no, it's Williams he's replaced.
So yeah, good call.
Mr. Smithy was supposed to be here. Otherwise, we could have put Texas Ogie in the Alpine. So no, he's in the wrong constructor, so his points wouldn't count tonight towards either the drivers or the constructor's title. So 7 is banned now for his race later on.
Yes, he is. Tactical masterclass. Right, here we go then. It's crunch time.
Oh, who's going for it?
It's gone for it. Wakanda Forever's doing his first soft. Well, I say first soft run. He's now going to go for a soft run. He's currently in 9th on the mediums at the moment.
Excellent.
And was currently up, so he's looking probably here to be around
Yes.
20. Well, let's say 27. 7.5.
6/10 through the middle sector. That's a 7.5. He has a good final sector. This could be a run for pole. It's going to be pushing it. We got up. Wakanda Forever drives for the line. 7.3 puts himself into third. Oh, look at that 2,000ths off Jay's time.
Hey, that's nothing.
Ooh.
If anyone watched EU1 qualifying last week, it's going to be even closer. We had 5 people in the 27.6s last week in EU1 qualifying.
Oh, hang on, I've just seen blasphemy in the chat.
What?
Jamie James says, Jamie James says
he's going to go 10th.
10th for right flux. Yeah, Jamie James there saying he doesn't dip in his cup of tea.
He doesn't drink cuppas, neither do I.
No, it's not a case of that.
No.
It's the principle. If you did drink tea, you'd dunk.
Anyway, whilst we're talking about drinking tea, Sneaky Tom has improved his time just by 10th.
He wanted to get into the 6s, I think, didn't he? That's going to be where I think he wanted to leave this qualifying session, to assert dominance over the pack. Let's jump across. Who else is about? Is Jay on a lap?
They're all on out laps by the looks of things. I think Jay's run out. No, he's not run out of him.
No, I think he might be coming back in though.
Well, the time for us was finished early, not for these guys, though.
Oh, he's giving Pedro, and he's giving him a cracking tow down towards turn 1. Good job from Jay helping his teammate out there. Let's jump across to the other Alfa Romeo then. Let's see if that tow... Oh, he's invalidated through the first couple of corners.
So it's going to be the centre S.
Mr. Anderson is improving though. Still on a set of medium tyres though. Needs to improve by, well, probably 0.3 of a second, give or take, quarter of a second. Oh, and he's invalidated as well. Not going well for the new guys. Morgan. He's just started his lap and has set the fastest first sector of anybody. We'll stay with the Mercedes man.
Doesn't improve. So he's
looking tidy.
Oh,
tank slapper there, and he's caught it. Is that going to affect him? Second sector coming up, improves by another 10th.
Hold on. We could have a front row lockout here for the cars in red.
So you can see Raceway JJ into second place. Here comes Morgan. Final sector. Pulled another couple of tenths out of the final sector, but the middle one let him down. That sliding rear end costing him a chance at pushing onto the front 2 rows of the grid. I think that's everybody.
What a ludicrous statement I've just seen. Are custard creams Tory biscuits?
No, you get them in packs of already broken biscuits. Anything you get in a pack of already broken biscuits can't be Tory.
Custard creams are just solid. They're nothing special. I don't get the rate. I don't get the.
This is what this has become. It's less about the racing now. We just debate food.
We do.
Sneaky Tom on pole then with a time of 1:07.062, leading his teammate Raceway JJ and J Ray in third. So Mercedes 4th and 5th. Where have we seen that before? With Wakanda Forever and Morgan, then Cornish Mantis, Trebler, Yoldersma, Camping Ducks, Reflux, rounding out the top 10. Then it's new drivers Pedro and Mr. Anderson, 11th and 12th. Blades 13th after his crash. Red Mask 14th. Dan Hilton 15th after his incident. Then Texas Hockey 16th. T-Bone 17th, who did not set a time. And JRN, who was disqualified.
I'm sorry, but who looks at a biscuit and thinks calories, Ethan?
You are aware of his profession, yes?
Yes, I am, but even so. You're aware of my profession, even so, yeah? Don't matter.
Yeah, but I think it matters more to him. I mean, not to say that it wouldn't matter to you, of course, but he'd get a lot more rinsing if he didn't keep an eye on such things.
If you've got a bottle blades, unfortunately that's where you have to go. Or you have to wet yourself in the car. Or in this case, in your seat. Or hoodit.
Hoodit. Alright, let's get some predictions in the chat, everybody. What are we thinking? Podium, first retirement, first penalty, number of safety cars.
13 finishes.
You like a gamble on the finishes, don't you? Yeah. Right, tyre choices then. Top 10, of course, have to start on the tyres they're qualified on. That for the top 10 is all softs. Outside the top 10, they've got a free choice. They can do what they like. We've got Pedro, Mr. Anderson on the soft tyre, then we've got Blades on the medium. Red Mask has gone for the hards. Dan Hilton, Texasoki, Tebow and JRN all on the soft tyre.
Hard tyre. It's an interesting choice when the optimal strategy is a soft medium or a medium soft.
I wonder if he's hoping for an early safety car to go soft. He does have the tyres available.
True, but I don't think the tyre advantage is that as great around here as what people think.
Kitten, if that happens, I'll buy you a tour of their factory for Busch Light. I don't care what it takes, I'll make it happen.
I'm going to say no, I don't think he will be.
I'm not so sure about that, Ethan.
2 safety cars, yes.
Very possibly. Alright, towards the grid we come then. It's 2 Ferraris leading the way. Championship cannot be won tonight, but they can both help either of their causes with a win. Sneaky Tom leads the championship by 12 points from his teammate.
Here we go then. I'm going to find 11th on the grid because that's in the middle.
That's where he likes to be. Here we go then. 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go. It's a good start from Sneaky Tom. J-Ray as well having a cracking start. He's going to challenge Raceway JJ down into turns 1 and 2. And it's the Alfa Romeo on the inside who'll sweep through and take second place. We've got a spinner there at the back as well. That's Wakanda Forever dropping down to the back of the pack. Be thankful for ghosting or we'd be having a very short evening. Raceway JJ challenging the Alfa Romeo of J-Ray and he's spun it. He's clipped the wall. That's going to be damage for the second Ferrari.
Oh, and he's going to unghost at a really I think Pedro's hit the back of Craig. Oh, and the Red Bull spun, and the Ferrari's trying to... Is it the Ferrari? The Ferrari's trying to get back on. JRN's gone for my favourite move down, like breaking into turn 6.
JRN's had a cracking lap 1, up 9 places, look. We've got 3 wide. Oh!
That's well held.
Yes, we've got a fair whack of damage down the pack as well. 5 drivers carrying varying degrees of vehicular damage.
Ferrari, that's everyone's trying to avoid here.
As we see then, reflux into the pits. We're going to see
Pedro's come in, yeah.
Pedro's coming in. Tebow, Raceway JJ, and Blades is the other one. And Tebow, they've both stayed out.
Yeah, Blades probably doesn't think it's too
His is
bad.
the least affected, so he can probably get away with it. But as far as safety cars are concerned, we're clean for the first lap. Big winner then, JRN up 10 places. Cracking start for the Williams man. Big loser, Raceway JJ down 16 places. But he has made a stop, so we'll see how far he can get on those mediums.
I'm expecting to have our first penalty next lap by some of the lines I've seen taken from people.
J-Ray then hunting down Sneaky Tom, our race leader.
I say he was. Tilo's sort of holding everyone else up. Oh, don't go down the inside. Okay, fair enough. Go down the inside there. That's brave from Wakanda.
Yeah, we've got Sneaky Tom's trying to pull away from this lead pack, and he's not quite managed it yet.
Oh, and he's hit the back of Tebow.
No damage for the Mercedes.
He's got away with it. Oh, he's got a great run on him. Still managed to get DRS though, interestingly enough.
Tries it down the inside. There's the Mercedes. And up into 10th place. T-Bar carrying some damage as well, which won't help him.
Is Camping Ducks carrying any damage?
No. Not that I can see anyway. He might be diffuser or floor. Maybe side pod, but no, nothing that I can see. Front of the pack then we've got quite heavy tyre wear for second and third places.
And third place is going to make a move on second.
He's going to have a look, isn't he? I don't think he's quite going to be close enough. Jerry goes deep to defend it. That's going to compromise him 3 down the straight. He'll have DRS to defend, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Morgan pulls out, he's on the inside, slides that Mercedes into second place. Mercedes goes to chase. And I don't know whether this is just outright pace or whether Sneaky Tom has got a problem, but that group behind him is not going away.
It's always hard when you are the lead car around here and you get caught in a train.
Yeah. Morgan has looked very, very strong around here. It's short of that mistake in qualifying, I think he might have challenged for pole position.
So we've got a top 6 and then a couple in the middle spread out, and then we've got really 9th downwards. Oh, and Texas Oki goes down the inside. Oh, and he's hit the back of Dan Hilton.
Yep, damage for Texas Oki. Not much though.
I would say massively outbroke
no,
himself
Ethan,
there.
yes. Jerry taking a wide line there, inviting the pressure from Cornish Mantis.
I won't be considering asking these.
There we go, Pure Blades, first penalty.
Ethan, go yourself.
Front 6 then, still trying to chase down. All working together to try and chase down Sneaky Tom. It's Morgan now in the prime position to go for an attack down in towards Young Tao. This should be a change of leader. Or is he going to wait? No, he's going to wait.
Brave.
And I think it's because he's only got 8% charge left. He's going to want to build that back up a little bit.
Oh, no, they're going to go 3 wide into turn 4. Captain Doug's got past them all, and the Aston Martins have come together.
Yep, Blades is round. He's gone off screen. There he is. Well held with the slide. He came back onto the circuit.
Oh dear.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at the gap to the leader here. So what's a pit stop around this track? It's quite a long pit lane, isn't it, with the exit? And,
22. I think it's like 22.
I should be able to find out, actually. It should be on the website.
It should be.
There we go, we've got a change of leader. Morgan goes past Sneaky Tom to take the lead of the race, and J Ray now having a challenge on the Ferrari as well, heading up the hill. Needs to be careful not to get squeezed out of it and then put under pressure from behind. So Sneaky Tom relinquishes the lead. But Morgan does not have the battery to stay out in front. J Ray has full charge.
Average pit delta, according to our sources, 23 seconds.
23 seconds. So, add 5 on for wing change, 28 seconds. Delta from the leader. We might see 3 wide here, heading down towards turn 1. J Ray's going to go for it around the outside. Morgan into the pits. J Ray down the inside of Sneaky Tom. Is he going to be able to hold it through 2? Not quite. Back end steps out. Has to take some avoiding action through 3.
Here they come. I'm going to swarm.
We'll have the DRS, but Mantis going to the outside. Not quite close enough. 2 McLarens hustling their way through behind.
Marcel Kiefer, is that you?
Mr. Anderson's not far away now, look. In 6th place. He's lurking.
No, he's taken out 0.6 of a second.
All this squabbling out front. It's helping. So Sneaky Tom retakes the lead in with Morgan into the pits. He's now 17 seconds off the lead.
All Jarring and Connor for headline may have come together there, because Jarring is going sorry and he's ghosted down here.
Yeah, we've got some damage for Dan Hilton as well.
I'll explain why he's struggling.
And we've got JRN into the pits. Meanwhile, out front, might have a change of leader again. J-Ray going to have a look down the inside at Young Tao. Not quite. And Cornish is under pressure from the McLaren of Trebler. Side by side up the hill. Trebler's going to have it. Sweeps across there to take 3rd.
Mr. Anderson's had a terrible into the lap. He was closer in, and now he's further away.
Yeah, 3.5 seconds now off the back of Yoldersman.
I think this is the one thing though, the guys that pitted early that are not stuck behind you and can just pump times in. Potentially get a massive undercut.
Now we see a change of leader. J-Ray takes it.
So Morgan's got past Dan Hilton.
And this is where we need to keep an eye on him, because he's 5.2 seconds now off the back of Red Mask. As Wakanda Forever.
He's 17 seconds behind the lead. Although Dan Hilton's having none of it.
Is he coming back at him?
Yeah, he is, but there's also a swap round as well. Tripler's got ahead of Sneaky Tom. Yoldersman's got ahead of Cornish Mantis.
Yeah, good work from the McLarens. They're using that advantage now.
Go the papaya.
I've just realised I've been calling Young Cow the wrong corner.
Yeah, you can say it's
Yeah.
the last
It's
corner.
basically the last proper corner. Yeah. Apologies, everybody.
Is it Cinder?
Yeah, Decida de Lago.
Oh, and JRN's behind. Wait, JJ.
Cornish Mantis, I think, has got a problem. He's dropping back. Fair hold right. No damage to speak of, but his tyres are some of the heaviest worn out.
I was going
in
to
that
say,
lead
probably
group.
hot.
Sneaky Tom is then next up, but J-Ray by far the man with the most worn tyres. He's coming under pressure now from Trebler. His tyres are in very good condition, and if he's kept his battery fairly well charged as well.
Oh, and there's contact between the Williams and the Ferrari. JRN and Raceway JJ, they've swapped again.
Who's going to have the DRS? It's JJ.
JJ, yeah. Who's under fuel as well. There's a few under fuel.
They'll need safety cars to make that work, because it's a burn track.
Actually, it's just those two.
Oh, it's going to be an easy change for the lead. Trebler's going to have it before the DRS lines even come to pass. McLaren takes the lead then, our fourth race leader.
Prentice is he's just dropped off the back. I think this is very, if I'm honest.
Yeah, he has.
I would pull the pin.
Mr. Anderson is into the pits.
Yeah, he's decided to ditch those early.
He's gone for another set of softs.
Set of softs?
Ooh. I like where this is going.
If he was going to do that, I would have come in earlier then. Dan Hilton all over the back of Texas.
He's clipped the wall on the way out.
Oh dear.
No damage though, he's kept that. He's kept himself in it there, and he's got out ahead of Reflux as well.
Yeah, Reflux didn't want that.
If I'm J-Ray and Sneaky Tom, I'm thinking about it this time round.
Pull Mantis and pin. Pull the pin. Pull it early. They all stay out again.
Mantis is trying to get back in range. He's not going to do it without the DRS. He needs a really good first couple of corners to stand any chance, and I think he might just have it.
Captain Ducks has really been released for the first time this race, and he's off the back of these guys. I would say we're still very much in it. I know it doesn't look like it.
How far off is Morgan?
Morgan is now 15.7 seconds.
So he's pulled 3 seconds over the last, 5 laps or so?
It's coming down.
It's coming down. It's not coming down particularly quickly. I wonder if he's jumped the gun early there. Jaren at the pit exit. That could be. It is first safety car of the night.
He is. God, he's a long way down.
Yeah, I see. I'm going to just go in. Now, what do you do if you're the McLarens here?
I would just put up with it, because you're going to...
I think they've got a big enough gap.
They'll have a big enough gap. It will lose one place.
Yeah,
potentially.
Medium tyres on for Trebler. Same for Sneaky Tom. J-Ray has gone for the hard tyres, as has Cornish Mantis.
Yep.
Yoldasmar goes medium. Morgan retakes the lead of the race.
He has. I don't... No, Trebler was ahead, don't worry. Ignore me. And Wakana Forever's gonna get himself... Oh, he's got himself right in between this gap as well. He's now brought himself back into the race. Both the Mercedes, actually, potentially. Tebow's got a speed driver penalty as well.
For speeding under the safety car.
Correct.
That'll be one of those where you do it to get in the pit lane and the game says no. So, a fair array of tyres there. Mr. Anderson's been back in for a set of mediums.
So, Spud will be there after the race. We'll come and join you.
Yeah. So the two I'm interested in now, well, there's two things I'm interested in. One is the difference between the hards and the mediums.
Yeah.
Going forward, we know for a fact those hards will make it to the end quite comfortably from here.
The mediums historically would make it to the end
Oh,
as well.
Wakanda's round!
Oh no! Oh, what a silly mistake. How many times have we seen that recently? That's the second one.
Yeah,
Actually,
drops
we
down
saw
to
it last
10th.
week as well.
Loses all that advantage he gained. But he's trying to overtake him again to retake that position.
He can't.
Yes, Hill, it is. And you're right, Matt, he can't. That's it, you've lost those places now.
Unlucky. You're not Checo Perez, where people are nice around here. It doesn't work like that. Interesting. Red Mask pit. I only just noticed this. He's pitted onto the softs, having been on the hard tyre, and is still 8th.
Yeah, and the thing is, he can two-stop now to softs, like we said at the start. In fact, that safety car probably came at the perfect time for him.
Yes,
he can now two-stop from soft to soft and challenge all the way.
I believe so. Yeah, it should be. I think if you're on the hard tyre, you made a mistake.
We'll see. I mean, if we run clean all the way to the end from here, then maybe towards the end, you might start to come back a little bit.
Safety car in this lap, I should suspect.
I would say so. So, take a look at the tyre allocations, everybody. It's a very short final sector. Morgan has control of the field. So no overtaking until the green flags and until you cross the timing line. Timing line meaning the start-finish line. So, race leader Morgan is now the pace car. Drivers now are no longer allowed to drive alongside the car in front.
I'm also intrigued to see how JJ does in these softs right at the back. Can he get his way up the field? Should be exciting.
Trevor harrying the Mercedes. There we go. Morgan powers away. Trevor's looking good. J Ray's struggling there to hold off Sneaky Tom behind. Can he do it into turn 1? Sneaky Tom's thinking about it. Decides better of it. He'll need to clear that Alfa Romeo pretty quickly though. Otherwise those medium tyres are not going to have the effect he wants from them. Morgan though, looks like a good clean restart from him. Leads the back by just shy of half a second.
JJ's already on the move, past Dan Hill, and Teal's going into the pits to do his drive
Camping
through.
Ducks side by side with Yoldesmar up the hill towards turn 6. And in the process, he's going to get launched by Red Mask. Oh, and there's contact between them again.
And now both got to be careful now as they go through here. Oh, on the grass. Who's that? Craig Anderson on the grass. Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, pushed wide there by Camping Ducks.
Yeah.
Dan
Hill looking go. Dan Hill around the outside of Reflux.
Oh, yes, we love to see it.
I think Reflux has got a bit of damage by the looks of things.
I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you if he does have damage, and I should see him pit now. Yep, Red Mask is in.
Reflux did have damage.
Mr. Anderson thought about having a look. But Pedro behind though, down the inside of Raceway. JJ into turn 1.
Just other way around. JJ up on the move. Dan Hill and
no!
It's alright. I think we're okay.
Meanwhile though, the leading pair have managed to clear that 1 second gap to J-Ray, and crucially, Sneaky Tom can't catch the Alfa Romeo on a set of softer tyres. In fact, he's lost ground now to Cornish Mantis.
Oh, Dan Hill has lost his front wing now. That's disastrous.
Oh, Sneaky Tom's
Mantis
got
and
damage.
Sneaky Tom.
Sneaky Tom with damage,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's battling with Mantis.
Yeah, I think we'll see the Ferrari in. I think the
It's not visual, so
no, it's not that heavy. But if he's running a lower downforce setup,
oh yeah, but look at that. He's
It's,
already 2 seconds off the lead.
yeah, he's going to have to
Off the
stop.
back.
He's going to lose too much time if he stays out.
He'll assist with it. No.
He's going to struggle.
Fox has just got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Got a spinner. That's Wakanda.
Yeah. And Naughty Boy as well. I saw it.
We've won. Dish.
It's on my nagging list.
And
Stop resetting to track. He's not the only one that's been doing it the last couple of weeks in the EU4. Stop it.
Naughty. So Tom able to hold on at the moment. Got a slow moving Alpha. That's Pedro heading up the hill.
JJ's up to 10th, and he's probably going to make a move for 9th here. In a second. Although he's still going to. He's still on the field. Danny, we've had that safety car. Mantis is round.
That'll be some cold hard tyres. Coming up the hill from the real young cow. There we go, JJ putting the move on Mr. Anderson. And Mantis says he's crashed it. Oh, and someone's come across the nose.
Car.
JJ went across the nose of Mr. Anderson. The Haas is round. He's managed to get it back in the right direction, having only lost one other place to Wakanda Forever.
Sneaky Tom, you are a lucky individual.
He is indeed, but he's not going to be that lucky. He's going to drop. If he can get out of that pit lane
He's going to.
fairly quickly, he can keep himself ahead of Red Mask, which... So we've got, at the moment then, Trebler leading the way ahead of Morgan and missed that change of position. J-Ray in third place. Those hard tyres will be cooling off now. We want to try and keep as much temperature in them as possible. Texas Oki up to fifth. Behind the Oldersmar's fourth. Texas Oki carrying a little bit of damage as well, but shouldn't be enough to worry about. Camping Ducks, Raceway JJ is in, as is Wakanda Forever. Let's see what the Ferrari goes to. I would expect a set of mediums. Indeed it is, and they will take him to the end from here. Wakanda Forever has gone for the soft tyre.
Right then.
You can add one onto that for Mr. Anderson, Matt, by the way.
Oh, superb!
It wasn't me that spotted it, the chat did. This is number 2, Kitten.
Number 2 safety car, yeah. Texas Oki's got himself up to 5th. After all that, by the way. Just
well
going
done,
about his
John.
business. Yeah, no. Thank you. You're welcome.
Blaze has recovered to 8th as well, after his earlier spin.
Camping Ducks is up to 6th, considering he's been running around the back for most of the race.
Looking at penalties then at the moment, so we've got Reflux with 13 seconds. Might be able to get 10 taken off, depending on what the reasoning was for that. For that 10-second corner cut to be given. We're giving him a trial spot. He's on the cusp between the two.
Today is very much an EU4 from what I've seen.
Got Pedro with 6, Red Mask with 3, JJ with 3, Blades with 6. That could hurt him on the end of the race.
I think any penalty, if you got any penalty and you haven't, well, it's going to hurt you. Those that haven't got one are really going to benefit. We've seen it before.
Anderson with 3, Texas Ogie with 3, and J Ray with 3. Everyone else is clear. So the disappointment for Ferrari is that they're not going to be scoring many points at the moment if it stays this way. But the Chroma comfort is neither are AlphaTauri, and they're the ones who can catch them.
I'm very interested to see what this Mercedes can do on the soft tyre, Danny.
I would be as well.
Camping Ducks and Texas Okies just swapped positions.
See, I wonder with that one. So lap 21, then we will restart onto lap 22. Switch backwards from our race leader, Trevor Nets Rick.
J-Ray's going to really struggle here for a warm-up. It's not a good restart from Trevor.
No, he got held, I think. Here comes Morgan. Has a look down the inside of turn 1. Not quite close enough.
He's run deep though. We'll switch back underneath.
He's going to try it.
Oh, we got some big damage at the back. JJ, Dan Hilton's been spun round. Craig Anderson's retired.
Gone.
They all Constantina up actually through turn 2 and 3.
We've got, it's only one car with damage actually, and that's Raceway JJ.
Pedro's gone.
Yeah, Pedro gone at turn 3. That could be another safety car.
Turn 4. I've seen that one before. Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Turn 4, and we've got away with it.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm surprised Dan Hilton's not got damage either from that.
Trebler holding the lead of the race then as we head around to finish lap 22. Morgan in second place, J Ray in third.
On the move.
Wakanda Forever on the back. Now on Camping Ducks. He's going to try it on the brakes. Good move from the Mercedes to take P5. Man on the move at the minute.
Sneaky Tom up to 8th.
Oh, I kind of had a look at Yoldersma there into turn 4 rather. Might try up the hill. In fact, he is going up the hill. Round the outside he goes. And Reflux has gone on the exit of 5.
No.
There we go.
There's the safety car.
This is going to help Wakanda Forever. It gives him a chance to look after those tyres. And it brings everybody back in.
Mr. Hilton. Sorry.
It's a nasty cough you've got there.
Yeah, it just came along. I don't know what happened there. I think I need a drink. Give me a second.
It's all this exercise you do. It's bad for you. I wonder if we will see anybody pit now. 13 laps to go. I don't think we'll see any of the leaders in, or will we? Morgan's in and J Ray's in. Second and third into the pits.
Who else has dived in? Sneaky Tom, more important, he stays out. That is crucial in terms of the championship.
He's got to try it.
And do you know what makes it even more, makes it a bit more spicier? Raceway JJ had pitted, but he's now on a different strategy to his teammates that he's fighting for the championship for.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near being able to take advantage. He's going to be at the back of the pack still when they all get out of the pit lane.
Pit lane, and they've all listened to my idea and they've all gone on the softs. If they had a fresh set left.
So, I think, depending on how long this safety car stays out for, if it stays out until the end of 25 or 26, Wakanda Forever's looking tasty here.
He is. Although he's going to have to be a bit more consistent than what he has been.
Yeah, he's going to have to try and cut out the spins. But his tyre wear's looking good, I have to say. He's actually got better tyre wear than Sneaky Tom has at the moment.
Tio's going to love this as well. Going to make up positions for being clean and everyone else being...
Yeah, let's have a look at the warnings actually. So, Trebler out front, 2 warnings, he's 1 away. Then Wakanda and Yoldasmar 1 warning apiece. Camping Ducks completely clean at the moment, as is Sneaky Tom. Morgan 2 warnings. As Red Mask is in again. I think he picked up damage on his pit exit. So, Raceway JJ will take 12th place. Then, what else? T-Boy is 1 warning away.
Oh look, 13 runners still.
Ooh.
Right, if you could all make it to the end, I could have spawned.
Yeah, Sneaky Tom now, working his tyres quite hard. He's put a lot of wear into them. So Morgan are leading soft runner. Sneaky Tom 5-lap old mediums. It's he's got the freshest tyres of any medium runner. And then you've got Camping Ducks, Yoldasmar and Trebler, who pitted under the first safety car, who are on their mediums, and then Wakanda Forever on a set of 4-lap old soft tyres that he is looking after extremely well.
Yeah, those mediums will go to the end. I don't think they'll be very good at the end. Let's put it that way.
No, they won't be pleasant. Although, to be fair, the way they've got on them at the minute, they might be. Trebler needs to be careful.
Yeah, can he do a better job than what he did last time?
Because if Wakanda gets the lead, he's going to pull off into the distance, I think. I get that impression.
I personally think he's
Here
going
goes
a bit
Trebler.
too quick.
No, he's timed that well with Yoldasmar. Look at that. McLaren's working together. Tow being given by Trebler, but Wakanda's got the inside line and the softer tyres. That should be enough for him to keep second place. Might also be enough for him to challenge for the lead of the race down towards turn 4. Side by side, McLaren and Mercedes. Who's going to be bravest on the brakes? It's going to be the Mercedes. Squeezes the McLaren wide, gives him plenty of room.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever takes the lead.
Morgan got past Sneaky Tom as well, so that's good for news for Raceway JJ.
Camping Ducks challenging Yoldasmar now for 3rd place, and Morgan's in there as well.
He's got to be so careful because these two are just going to be focusing on each other. Oh, nearly runs into the back of him.
Oh, there's contact there.
J-Ray went down, the door was open, but
Dan Hilton with some heavy damage.
No! It is not true. Yeah, he is. He's slowing down.
Yeah.
Not good.
Morgan all over the back of Camping Ducks, who's lost touch now with Yoldasmar. But Wakanda Forever, as we thought, paced out to the front. 1.2 seconds already. Here comes Morgan now. Going to have the inside for turn 1. And it's a relatively simple move. This could be Mercedes 1-2 in the making here.
No, you said it. Blade is looking to go down the inside of the Alfa Romeo. He's run a bit wide. They're going to literally slip streaming out.
He's bravest on the brakes. J-Ray will hold position. Morgan though, right up behind Yoldasmar up the hill.
J-Ray's got past Red Mask again, but is now a second and a half off the back.
Oh, Morgan round the outside of turn 10. Oh, he's pulled it off as well, around the outside of the hairpin. You'll love to see it. Finds the inside of the next corner to confirm the place, and now he chases off after Trebler.
J-Ray down the inside. Oh, he picked up a penalty for doing so. Sneaky Tom into the last corner. Blades has now got a good run on these boys as well.
Jump back to Blades. Morgan not quite close enough, I don't think, to have a challenge. But Blades might be. Morgan will definitely have a run down towards turn 4 though. Let's jump back to the Mercedes. This is the battle for second place. Wakanda Forever, 2.4 seconds clear at the front of the pack now. Leading the way. Here goes Morgan, down the inside.
Tivo to the outside.
Takes second place.
Looks to go switch back underneath. Morgan, 3 seconds.
He's got to punch it now. Blades defends from T-Bot up the hill.
Again, did he pick up damage on the way out?
Oh, Raceway JJ mugged there by Red Mask. Texas Oki gets out of the way, it seems.
Oh, Trap a bit squirmy on the exit.
Yeah, Blades has picked up damage. Morgan might just... Oh no, he's made a mistake! Morgan's made a mistake on the exit of Young Cow! It's going to give DRS to the McLarens!
I tell you what, Morgan's got to punch it. J-Ray's got to punch it as well. He's got a great slipstream of Camping Ducks.
Morgan might lose 2 places here. He's definitely lost 1 to Trebler. He's going to have to try and clear the McLaren now and get that advantage back. But it's going to be so much harder with DRS now in play.
J-Ray's going to have to punch it as well because he's effectively ruined his race there because he's picked up 2 penalties in 3 laps.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. Morgan has retaken second place. Fairly simple for the Mercedes with the DRS assistance. So now the question is, can he pull away from Trebler and then ideally get to where his teammate is?
DRS train. Choo-choo.
Sneaky Tom still in this train. He knows with his teammate currently in P2. Oh, and that's going to help Morgan out. J-Ray going down the inside of Yoldersma there.
He's running deep though. Gets away with it because he's got grippier tyres.
And he's going to have DRS as well to hold him off.
All the ball of the Morgan train.
But how long will it be the Morgan train? That's the question. And when will it become the Trebler train? Because I think it will. It's going to be a case of when. And look at the drive Jay's got here. He had to get out of the throttle to avoid the back of the McLaren.
Jay's going to have a problem though, like some of these guys, not really thinking about their deployment. Because they're all struggling with deployment. And the only reason why Trebler's getting away with it is because Morgan's is also so poor as well.
Yeah, Morgan had a lot of overtakes to make. I think that's going to be his problem. Of course, you're going to use it to try and get past the car. Jerry clipped the grass on the entry on the outside. That's why he's missing the apexes. He's giving himself an issue on the brakes. Morgan not quite clear this time. Are those soft tyres now finally hitting that point where they're going to lose advantage over the mediums? Has he missed his chance to pull away?
Camping Ducks, oh, didn't need that on his charge through the field.
3 seconds there. Although from where he is at the moment, he's only going to lose out 2 positions to Sneaky Tom and then to T-Bar.
JJ is through, so that's another position for JJ. He's got 6 laps to try and do something. Sneaky Tom.
Camping Ducks around the outside of turn 6. Not quite thinks better of it.
Sneaky Tom is only 2.4 seconds up the road, and he can see that. And although he's going to have to go a bit further than that because he's also got 3 seconds, JJ, so it's 5.4 really the gap.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars in the way. That's the problem he's got. There's a lot in the way. We will be 5 laps to go when Wakanda Forever crosses the line to start lap 32 of 36. And it's a Mercedes 1-2 from McLaren, Alfa Romeo, McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari, Aston Martin.
Red Mask to the outside. of Tebow. Oh, and he's got that wrong. He's outbraked himself. He's hit the back of the Aston Martin in front. JJ gets another easy position.
And he's into the points now. Texasoki in the pits means that, barring a disaster, he's not going to lose any positions. We can see there, 3 seconds only for JJ now. And back up towards the front, Trebler right on the back of Morgan. I think Morgan's tyres
are overheating.
Yes, he's missed his opportunity.
Some of them are. I think they all are.
Yeah, that slide with the rears next to the young cow might have cost Morgan his chance of definitely a podium and potentially.
Oh no, J-Ray, no, J-Ray, no. J-Ray's connection's struggling.
Yeah.
Because of that, Yoldesmar lost the DRS, and now Camping Ducks is charging through.
And Camping Ducks takes P5.
Red Mask is in, so JJ's definitely going to finish if he can keep it on the track as he has a slide through turn 2.
He's definitely getting points. Well, a point. Sneaky Tom next to try and have a go at Yoldesmar.
They're all struggling with ERS for kind of forever though. 84%, loving life out front.
Yeah, he's not needed to use any, has he, to try and defend position or even attack. It's ever since he got there, took the position on the restart and then just drove away.
See, Tom's got a bit more than everyone else. JJ's got loads left.
How we go, and up the hill. That train behind Morgan is not going anywhere. Can J-Ray make an attack on the McLaren ahead?
I think Tebow could be looking for a move here into turn 1 on Mr. Blades. We thought better of it though. Now he's compromised his line through 2 and 3. Who's going to be on podium at the moment? It's looking.
It's Wakanda Forever, Trebler and
Yoldesmar.
Yeah, the battle for P6 on track. Welcome, welcome. Austria have joined the chat. Welcome, Zelda. We're delighted to have you. If you're enjoying the stream.
Oh, I think there was contact between J-Ray and Trebler because I think he.
Oh, the McLarens have hit each other.
Oh no! Oh crap!
Yoldesmar with big damage. Sneaky Tom now has a chance at second place.
There's one. Oh,
contact made there. Yoldesmar.
Yeah, they played it well. To the McLaren boys, they played that really well in terms of where to position their cars to box them in. Oh, Yoldesmar's just dropping.
Burning.
There's JJ.
DRS open. So at the minute, Sneaky Tom should have
JJ can see
third position.
I know he's got a penalty, but JJ can see him though. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. If
Sneaky Tom it down the inside.
If Sneaky Tom can catch and overtake Trebler, second place is on for him. Assuming he can keep it clean. Trebler, incidentally, one warning away.
For P11. Fred Fast down the inside, Texasoki.
Yeah, Sneaky Tom completely clean. No penalties, no warnings. Trebler, one warning away.
Blades is going to get DRS to defend with. Yes, he will. I think. Oh, J-Ray. Where's J? Morgan down the inside.
Yeah, J-Ray managed to get ahead.
Oh, he's got
J-Ray! There's damage on the Alfa Romeo.
Sneaky Tom's going to go through.
It's not a position he needed to make on track. the penalties would have
he's gone straight
seen
on.
to that.
Yeah,
He's got big damage. Yeah, I mean, he was going to struggle anyway. It's the final lap of the race, so if he can just get round.
Are we going to see a drag to the line? Who's got some ERS left? Who's saved it up? I tell you what, I think Camping Ducks is smelling blood.
He can smell. Get him on the run to the line. Wakanda Forever wins. Trebler John. Blades P9. J-Ray P10. Wakanda Forever has picked up a 20-second penalty. He's won the race. Yeah.
Because he left the session.
Yeah.
You're also lagging like anything though, what we're seeing on stream.
Joy. You're going to
Enjoy
have to talk.
The slideshow. No, you'll be fine. Oh, now I need to work out who got them. So Wakanda Forever, Trebler,
and Sneaky Tom. So victory for Mercedes then, despite what it says on screen. Wakanda Forever taking the victory here in Brazil. Trebler in second place and Sneaky Tom in third. From pole position though, the Ferraris first and second will not be happy. After the race though, Raceway JJ will be happy with P7 I think. We've got Morgan who drops to P5, T-Bot in P6. Pure Blades in 8th, the Oldersmar after that late damage in P9. J-Ray will get the final point in 10th place. Red Mask 11th, Texas Alky P12, Dan Hilton P13, then your DNFs. Got Augusta Reflux, Pedro, Mr. Anderson, and a smattering of others that I missed. Right then, so whilst we wait for the others to join, P3, Sneaky Tom.
Good evening.
I saw you join. There he is. That seemed quite tense for you, that race. I mean, it was a good one to watch, to be fair. But was it as fun to be a part of?
Well, the damage was completely my fault. It just braked too late with the hard tires in front of me. It was a bit shit, to be honest. But then, yeah, it was so scary to drive in between all those guys at the front. Everything was happening so quickly, and everybody touching each other, trying moves. It was just scary to drive in there, especially on the last lap where Joldesma picked up damage and still dive-bottled me or something. I got hit in the back and almost went out of track, so that was a bit scary. But yeah, at least a podium and extended my lead, so that's the main thing I should be happy about today. So
yeah, still solid points getting yourself on the podium still, particularly with JJ finishing P7, so
yeah,
extending the lead in the championship by I want to say it'll be 9 points. So
yeah,
that takes you up to what, 21 points now? Yeah,
yeah, it is.
With 52 to play for, so
Yes.
could win it next week.
Yeah, it's a decent gap. Yeah, quite happy with it.
Yeah.
Especially with the qualifying lap, it was just It was a really good lap, but I'm well, I hoped for more than a P3, but yeah, it's also my own mistake. So P3 is still nice to have after this race.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. But well done, mate. Congratulations.
For sure. Yeah, thanks.
Right then, who else is here? Who did I see? Talk to me then, Trebler. Close to a victory, but the Mercedes there just nipping in front with that alternative tyre strategy, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, so good job. It was a solid race for both you and the Oldersma, and like you say, keeping it clean with penalties is one of the big things to make up places, and so it let you take second place and hold off the charging cars behind. So congratulations, well done. Okay then. Is Wakanda here?
No, he's not in.
No. Shame. So we can't hear from our maiden race winner, which is a shame, but since he's not here, we will have to end it there for tonight. Thank you all at home very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the show. If you have, make sure to hit that follow button on Twitch and to head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You can watch all the races back on the YouTube channel. They normally go up the weekend after the races, so you can head over and watch all the races we've ever done if you're so inclined. We'll be back next week for the penultimate round in Mexico, where Sneaky Tom can win the title with a P7 if Raceway JJ fails to score. My math serves, which is never a guarantee, so take that with a pinch of salt. We'll see you then. Thank you all again very much for watching. Good night.